we're doing another cooking. Today I'm cooking bachelor's rice with bachelor's sauce with braised rice. That's my own type of cooking, right? So join me as I cook. Join me. So now we have the setting ready to cook, do the cooking. So we have the setting ready now to start the cooking. Let me shift this thing backward a bit so you can see everything from here. Okay, so first of all, I need to put my oil in and then start with the sauce. So I'm going to start with the sauce. I'm going to start with the sauce. So I'm going to get my oil into the pan. I'm going to cook the bachelor sauce, right? So I need to get my oil into the pan. With my fire on. Bring the fire to the barest minimum. So now I need to get my onion cut into pieces and then put it in. So I'm going to wash the onion and then put it in the sauce. So I got my onion sliced into the oil to begin with the sauce. I'll make sure that the onion is brown fried. I like my onion brown fried. So I have to leave it to get brown fried. But at some point I will lower the fire because sometimes when the fire is so high, you find the oil jumping out of the pan easily. Okay, so onion in there. So whilst we have our onion boiling, we need to check on I need to stir my onion. Stir my onion to get it brown. I'm gonna stir it to get it brown. So it has to be brown. When it gets brown, then I'm gonna add the other things. So I have some tuna. And some tuna here, some tuna flakes. So I'm going to add these tuna flakes to the sauce. And I have my tomatoes here. So I'm going to slice the tomato into the sauce as well. And then this pepper. So while we wait for the onion to brown, I have to be cutting these things down. So I have to be cutting the pepper. Okay, maybe I'll cut it into it. That's how I normally do. But then let me cut it here. I think it's better if I cut it from here. So I'm cutting my pepper into pieces. I'm gonna mix the pepper and the tomato together. So I'm cutting the pepper into pieces. So you see how I'm cutting the pepper? I'm gonna cut it into pieces, smaller pieces. So now let me put off the fire. Otherwise the onion will get mostly burnt. So that's me cooking on your favorite channel. Subscribe, comment, like. Let me know where you're watching me from, right? Let me know where you're watching me from. And let me know what you think of my cooking skills. So now I'm gonna put the tuna in. I'm gonna put the tuna in. Put the tuna in. allow the tuna to fry for a while. So I'm going to allow the tuna to fry for a while I continue slicing my pepper. So get the pepper here. I think my other chopping board is on the other side. I can. So now I'm going to bring back the fire. So I'm going to bring back the fire. So now I'm going to also add powdered pepper to it, right? I'll be adding powdered pepper to it. So I have to slice this one. So now let me add powdered pepper to it. I'm going to be adding powdered pepper to it. So let me bring my powdered pepper. So this is my powdered pepper. I'm going to add the powdered pepper to the sauce. And then I stir. So the fire is on low pro so that it doesn't get burnt. Alright, so now I have to add my curry powder. So I add some curry powder. Add the curry powder to it. Add the curry powder to it. So now I'm gonna spice that with a bit of water to wash the pepper into it. So add a bit of water and then pull up the fire a bit. Okay, so now we're going to leave this thing to boil. So we're going to leave this to boil for a while. So I'm going to be continuing with my tomato slicing my tomato. Slicing my tomato. This is fresh tomatoes, organic fresh tomatoes that I'm cutting. So I'm going to cut it into pieces. We're going to mix this with the sauce. So now let me bring the fire down. After cutting this one, I'm going to add some 1 or 2 Maggi. I'll add 1 Maggi to it. I'll add 1 cube. Did I said Maggi? I'll add 1 cube to it. So easy. I have the tomatoes being sliced nicely here. I'm going to add some of the tomatoes to it. So I'm going to add 1 tomato to it. This is softer. Okay. So let me shred part of this tomato somewhere. So I'm gonna add more tomato to it. More tomato. I always use a blunt knife because the way I slice things. So now I'm done with my tomato. So let me wash my hand. So now we're gonna start. Let me push this one up. We're gonna start the sauce. So we're gonna add all this to the sauce. We're gonna add all this to the sauce. and I'm gonna stir it thoroughly. Stir it thoroughly to mix up with the tuna. So now that I'm stirred, I'm gonna put in my I'm gonna add my cube. I'm using only one cube. That's too much if everything is back. And this is a small sauce, so I don't need to add plenty of the cube to it. It's a small sauce that I'm preparing to. I don't need to add so much cube to it. And I'm gonna stir it. I need to add some rosemary, of course, so I'm gonna add some rosemary to the sauce as well. Rosemary is a natural spice. It makes food smell good. So that's my rosemary. I'm gonna go into the fire. I'm gonna go into the sauce. So now we're gonna add this to the sauce. We add a bit of water to it. Now we're gonna leave it to boil gradually. So now we're gonna start with our braised rice. We're gonna cook our braised rice in this. So we're gonna start our braised rice. We're gonna start our braised rice. So we'll start our braised rice in this one. So I'll put the oil here. Put a bit of oil in the pan to braise the rice. And I always use healthy oil. I use olive oil because I'm told that one is the best. So I'm gonna slice the onion and then prepare for the braised rice. Yeah. I'm gonna cut the bad side of the onion from it today. So I have to wash this. Let me bring the fire down a bit. So I'm gonna bring the fire down. And then I slice my onion into this pan to prepare for the braised rice. Preparing for the braised rice now. Very nice meal, of course. Tuna to spice it. First spice the sauce. So now I'm gonna start with the braised rice now. We're gonna start with the braised rice. So power on. Then power to the barest minimum so it doesn't over fry. So now getting this. Actually, Ghana braised rice is called omonangwa as a local name for it. Called omonangwa. But people have westernized it. So they tell you it's called braised rice. Pour my sauce to see how well it's doing. We're going to leave the onion to fry it till it's brown. Then we'll add our rice. I'm going to add my rice. This is how I prepare my grilled rice with. So this sauce is called Bachelor sauce. It's called the Bachelor sauce. It's made from tomato, sliced pepper, a bit of powdered pepper, tuna flakes. I call it the Bachelor sauce. Try with this. Here to the other side. So now I have to put the fire to 0 so that the onion can have time to brown. So now it's time to add our rice. I'm going to bring my rice and then we're going to let me bring this fire down a bit. So I'll bring this one down. It's time to wash the rice and cook it. So we're gonna add our rice to the oil. So here's our rice. I'm gonna wash the rice and then put it in this one. Now I'm gonna add our rice to it. So we add our rice now to the fried onions in olive oil. So that's about it. So you have to stir for it to mix. Stir it for it to mix with it. Now I'm going to add water to it. So add water straight up to the rice. I think the quantity of the rice is smaller. I need to add a bit of the rice to it. So now I'm going to boil the rice. Bring the fire down to 80. And then we boil the rice. Let me increase the fire for every side of it. I'm still not getting the taste that I want. Not getting the taste that I want yet, so I need to allow the sauce to also boil for a while. So stir this. Probably I need to add a bit of the rice to it. I think the rice is not enough, so I'm gonna add a bit of the rice to it. add the rice to this. Yeah. Now I can see the rice and the water and the oil has matched. Bring the fire down. So what you see here is the braised rice, right? So the braised rice, fried onion, eaten olive oil. Now it's time to cook. So let me bring the power up. I haven't added salt yet. Let me clean the surroundings. When I'm cooking, I love to clean. This one is a ceramic plate, so I don't have a problem with. Oh, I put up the fire. Let me put on the fire back. Bring it to 100, and then I bring it to 60. So let me clean the surroundings. I always love to keep my cooking surroundings free from any particles or any food. So collected all the debris from here. So now I'm going to add salt to this and a bit of salt to that as well. So I'm going to add salt. See the quantity I'm using. Make sure it's reasonable amount of salt. So maybe you need some water. And reasonable amount of salt. I don't need too much salt. So you see our sauce is almost ready. Let me taste it. Delicious. It will go well with the rice, huh? It's gonna go well with the rice. Check out rice cooking very simply. So let me replace how I did the bachelor sauce. I put oil into this pan, cut onion into pieces, put the onion into the pan, and then I fried the onion till it gets mid brown. After it got mid brown, I then added my tuna sauce. I bought some tuna. I flaked the tuna, then I added the tuna sauce in, right? And then I added sliced pepper, fresh tomatoes, added it to the sauce, added a bit of powdered pepper to it as well. And then I added my curry powder, which is made from very fine ingredients. I think I'm told there's turmeric in it. So curry. Even though I'm not a Jamaican, I know Jamaicans like curry a lot. We're gonna add extra water to the rice. So extra water to the rice. Oh, the rice is plenty. I thought the rice was small. After adding water, you can see the rice is that much. I didn't measure the quantity of the rice very well. But it's all good. I hope to get the braised flavor in the rice. So now let me clear my surroundings. Now I have our braised rice on fire, boiling. I'm gonna take this one away. So as you can see, our braised rice is cooking. Our sauce is also ready. Tomato, pepper, and the pepper I use green pepper, slice it into pieces. Then I added it to it. Then I added my tuna, added my curry powder, and of course my rosemary. I think enough of salt and so let's see how the rice goes. Let me wash it. So it's time to stir this. Stir this. I need to continue to stir the rice so it cooks better. Let me check the hardness. Okay, it's beginning to soften. And the rice is too much for the oil. I didn't get the oil in it at all. So we're going to keep cooking the rice till it gets done. Let me wipe this one full of sauce. So as a bachelor, this is one of my favorite food. So easy to cook, so simple to cook. I think the rice is too much. I should have fetched just a small portion of the rice to add to it. But it's all good. I think the rice boiled. I think the rice is still hard, so I need to add a bit of water to it. I want my rice very soft, I like soft rice, so add a bit of water to it. Try and cover it for a while and see if it's correct. I'm gonna bring the fire to 80 and I'm gonna cover it so that the rice gets softer. Alright, so from cooking rice for over 30 years, I got to realize that when you cover it, you cover the food, the steam actually softens the rice. So let me know where you're watching me from. Where are you watching me from? Let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you guys for joining me. Hit the subscribe button. Let's keep cooking. So let's check the rice to see how it's cooking. It's still cooking. So this is the sauce. I call it the Bachelor sauce. Right. Let me show you how I did my sauce. That's my favorite sauce. I cut onion, fried it in oil for it to get a bit brown. And once it gets a bit brown, I added my tuna flakes to it. After adding my tuna, I allowed the tuna to fry for a while, and then I cut into pieces pepper and tomatoes, raw raw pepper and tomatoes. Added it to the sauce, and then boiled it. So you can see. So this is how the sauce is looking. I added a bit of Maggi. Sorry, I added a bit of cube, one cube, and then added curry powder, and then rosemary. Let's check the rice. Let me bring the fire up a bit. And let me stir the rice back a bit. Okay. Stir the rice back a bit. You know, as a bachelor, I've been cooking my own food for so many years. So cooking is not a big deal for me. Anyways, gradually getting cooked. I can see the rice is getting cooked. That's it's getting cooked. The only thing here is that sometimes I want to get what we call kanzo. That one I want to explain to you guys. It's our own term we use here in Ghana. The rice is gradually getting cooked. I need to be turning so that the top goes to the down. The top goes to the down. The onion was not enough, so you can't see a lot of the onion in the rice. You can't see a lot of onion in the rice. But I think the rice has become too plenty. I added a lot of the rice to it. I think it wasn't the best. I need to leave it to soften. Still hard. The rice is too much, so you can't feel it. It's not too bad. Let's check our rice again. Let me fire up the fire a bit so that the rice boils faster. Right. So that's our sauce, our bachelor sauce. The quick and convenient sauce that I love a lot. I've always been doing it. And I like the way the pepper is green, the tomato is fresh in it. So it has that kind of fresh feeling, in it. So we have onions, we have pepper, we have tomato, and then we have some tuna flake that I mixed with it. But the mistake I made was that the rice is too much. I should have used the first portion that I put in the pan. I added extra. I thought the rice was smaller. So let me stir it so that the hard part goes down, the top goes down, so that it becomes softer. It becomes softer from there. Becomes softer. Becomes softer. Becomes softer. So let me know how long you cook your rice. Because I'm not cooking with the rice cooker, it's taking some time. to cook with the rice cooker. On 15 minutes, my rice will be ready. Now, this particular cooker cooks rice slowly for me. If you open the power so loud and so high, it's going to burn the rice as well. So normally, I don't open the power. Don't open the power that high, so I don't end up burning the rice as well. I can see gradually the rice is getting cooked. So we're gonna leave the rice for it to cook. Let me get rid of the trash. I'm gonna get rid of the trash. I'm gonna get rid of the trash from here. I'm gonna get rid of the trash. Okay. So trash has gotten rid of the trash. So I get rid of the trash so that the cooking space becomes clean. So gradually our rice is coming to boil. It's time to, so let me take the cover off. It's time to eat our rice. Rice is getting ready. It's time to eat our rice. Rice is getting ready to be eaten. Okay, so I think now rice is well boiled. The rice is well boiled now. Wow. Bring the fire to 80. Let me fetch small and then test it. I'm going to be my own testing officer. So I'm going to test to see. So I'm going to test the rice to see. Damn tasty. With the onion. Okay, so I have the rice well boiled. So let me recap once again. Onion, placed in olive oil, fried it till it's brown. Sliced pepper, tomatoes. Added tuna flakes. Added my pepper. Added my tomato. And then added my curry powder. And I'm gone. So now guys, the food is ready. I'm gonna serve it. So I'm gonna serve a portion of the rice. I love rice because I'm a bachelor. Rice is one of the simplest food that I can cook. I'm gonna cook. So we call this angwamu in Ghana. In Ghana they call it angwamu. But the people who want to brothelize it or call it in English braised rice. So go down with the cooking, guys. Now I need to fetch a sauce. Fetch a sauce on the rice. This is a sauce for one person, so not that many. So guys, we are here. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe.